Hi, it's Teresa with Crafty with Teresa. Thank you for joining me today. As promised in my this or that video, I'm super excited to share with you what we're calling a Scrapbook Inspiration Rewind video. This is outside my normal card making videos, so I can't wait for you to see what one of my crafty friends has done. My crafty friends and I meet once a month and we scrapbook, we work on cards, or whatever works best for what we need in that month. It is our stress relief, and we have such a good time. By the way, if you're interested in joining our fun virtual events, let me know. The more the merrier. Now, back to the video. In our November session, as we were working on our scrapbook layouts, I asked my friend Diana if she would show us how she took layouts from the Close to My Heart catalog and made them her own. Her layouts are based on what she needs for her own books. So I want to thank you, Diana, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right, this layout was inspired by page 14 of the September-October 21 catalog. And when I started these layouts, I had a sticker pack. This sticker was all Christmas, and from somewhere that I had picked up along the way. And all I knew is what the papers I did have I didn't like, and so I remembered that the Jack workshop had the buffalo plaid, which I really loved, and I thought it tied in really well with the colors that were in this sticker pack. So you'll see that as I show you some of the other layouts. And if you look at that, basically what I did is I just looked at the picture, did my best estimates. I didn't really measure anything, but I did the best estimates as I could to try to recreate what I was seeing in the catalog. I used the white up here to balance the white journaling strips in this lower corner, and that was the first layout that I did. And I liked how well that came out. The next layout I did was inspired by page 20 of the catalog of the same September-October 21 Close to My Heart catalog, and using the Jack workshop for the background paper and everything else, and the sticker came from that same sticker pack. Now this one came from page 20 out of the catalog, and what I liked about it is it had enough space up here that I can add a lot of pictures into it, but I have enough space here that I can journal and add a lot of detail if I want to. I like the little jolly Santa Claus, and the fact that there's the focus of this page is going to be primarily the pictures. It's a little bit of a less busy page, but I feel like it has a lot of elements that I can add pictures at a later time, and those will be my primary focus on this page. And this layout is done. I used a corner rounder to round the corners of the back on this sticker, and added a sticker here for detail. And then again, I left a lot of place for pictures. I primarily like my scrapbooking pages to have more than one picture on a page, is typically what I do. And so this I felt like was a very good complement to the page that we just saw, and it's inspired by page 20 of the catalog as well. Okay, this ended up being one of my favorites, and that's because these strips are all zip strips, and then a couple of other papers that I cut into 1/2-inch strips, and then I measured the distance. I used a plate to get my immediate circle, and then I measured the distance as the closest to see how far I was going to need to be able to add in how long to make my strips. So I kind of varied them just a little bit, and then I cut along the edges so that it will fit within my page protectors on those sides. The embellishment is just a hand wound bow that is made out of string that came from another Close to My Heart workshop that I had. And this one is based off of page 24 in that same catalog. And I anticipate having my main picture here and then maybe a couple of pictures here and here depending on how that works out. On this layout, I also anticipate having my journaling. I can put it up here. Most likely I'll put a very small date down here in the lower corner to know what date it is. Probably not have much of a title on this one. Some of my pages will have titles and some of them won't. That is one thing that I try to do on most pages, but every once in a while I'll just use my journaling and make it bigger to where it kind of appears as a title in a journal at the same time. Now, going along with the last one, this card I made by using the leftover strips from the layout that you just saw. This is a Merry Christmas card, and it's going to open up, and I'll write my sentiment in there to send out this year. And that was inspired by the previous layout, and that was on page 24 of the catalog. And the last layout that I want to share with you today is a very basic layout that I took inspiration from a border class that I did years and years ago. I've been scrapbooking since about 2004, so I've taken a lot of classes over the years, and this is a border class that I did. So this is made up of 3 strips and then some stickers. Again, this is really good when you want to get a lot of pictures on a page. I most likely will end up with a title up here, probably some journaling, most likely over in this corner with pictures all around is generally what I use this type of a page for. Every once in a while I'll have a flip pocket up here to reveal what my journaling is versus having it, and then primarily what you'll see is just the pictures.
Thank you so much, Diane. I can't believe how many pages you made out of those older, some of those were older scrapbook layouts that you just kind of repurposed, which is great because one of the things I do is I like to do the craft your stash. I do those in cards, but I really appreciate the fact that you came here today and helped me with the scrapbooking piece.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's quite an honor. I've been doing this for a while, and it's so rewarding to be here with you today.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining me today. Hey, if you liked this video, I'd love for you to subscribe, some comments so Diane and I can possibly do another one, maybe do another couple groups with some of the other folks in my crafty group. If you like it, if you liked it, that helps YouTube notice me, as well as other viewers, as well as if you haven't already turned on your notification, please do so you can see the new videos as they come in. Until next time, have a great day.